Just thinking about it, doing it. Okay, so hey Mike, thanks for hopping on today. Yeah, just give us a quick introduction to who you are and what you do.
I'm Mike. I run a few different brands on Amazon. I have a pet brand called Jasper, and I have a human dental brand called Retain. And we create innovative products in the pet and human industry, in the human space.
Awesome, awesome. So where were you in your business when we started working together?
Um, we were at the very initial stages when we started working together. We didn't even have a prototype or a concept for our pet brands. We just had an idea. And when we started working together, I think you guys did a great job of kind of taking what was in our head and then putting it down on paper, bringing it to life through design and also prototyping. And really all we had, I don't even think we had a name. We just had an
Yeah, I think
idea.
that's right. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. And it was really once we had the product, the prototype, we started testing it, seeing that it worked. That's when we actually started to build the business. So to be honest with you, it was like T0 when we started working together. And since then, the business has really blossomed. And, a lot of it's due to, in part to the product, most of it's probably the product and the design. So we're tremendously grateful for the work that we've done together.
Awesome, awesome. No, it's always great to hear. It's always a back and forth. So it's I think we both get a lot out of it for sure. So, so yeah. So like, how would you say how have you enjoyed your experience working together so far?
It's been great. We continue to work together. I continue to call on you and your company to help us with designs because I think that there's a level of professionalism, there's a level of premiumness to the designs that we get. There's a lot of flexibility. We change our minds and we have multiple revisions and we have all sorts of things that we need to do. And working with a boutique design studio like yours actually is a huge benefit for us. So I don't think that, I think it's hard to find the level of professionalism and design and service that you guys offer.
Cool, cool, great. So, what has been some of the biggest aha moments you've had since we've been working together?
Oh man, we've had so many aha moments. We actually have an aha moment every time we create a product, I think, because
At least one.
at least one. Yeah. I think we come at the product with our own ideas and then we basically submit them. And what we get back are things that we didn't think about
Yep.
or consider. And so when we see that in the design, we think, oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
That's why why did they do this? Oh, that makes sense. Or wow, that just looks a lot better than we thought, so countless examples, probably with every single one of our products. There's something in there that just makes a lot more sense coming back to us than how we initially posited it. So there's never a shortage of aha moments.
Awesome, awesome. Yeah, it's super fun for me to be able to try to take something. It's like catching an alley-oop dunk or something like that. You guys are throwing it up there, and I try to slam it home in a way that works for you guys. So that's great to hear. So what kinds of results have you seen, sort of implementing the thinking, the strategies, applying the design, and such?
We've seen. I mean, listen, the business speaks for itself in terms of results. We're consistently in the top 3 selling pet toothbrushes on Amazon and on Chewy, and that's due in large part to the design, to the product. We were able to get a patent on the product because it was so original, it was so unique, and that's really helped us. And so we have brand protection, we have trade and copyright protection, we have IP protection on it in terms of patents. that's how much we love the design. And the design has been knocked off hundreds of times, maybe thousands of times now. We actively pursue others who are infringing on our design and utility patents, and they're doing that because the product has just taken off. Our products just have done so well in the market with consumers that competitors are trying to get in as well, which happens. So I think that's a huge testament to the design and the results that we've been getting.
Yeah, and I think also, being first into the market with, a unique product really helps even beyond patent protection too, right? Like, just like people know your brand because you were there first, you've been doing it the longest, you're seen as the original, right?
Sure.
So
That's true. Yeah. And, you're always going to get knockoffs. If you're doing something right, you're always going to get knockoffs. The way that you're going to continue to be successful is through innovation and consistently coming out with new products that are consistently hits. I think that's what it is, right? If you buy from a brand that and that you trust it because they're constantly turning out good products. It's very important. You don't want to slip there. So, we take our design very seriously, and we need to make sure that we're always working with the right collaborators, the right partners. And the original article is certainly at the top of that list.
Awesome. So then one last question is just, how has our collaboration, changed the way you look at your business moving forward?
I think that the importance of design and design thinking has really permeated through our organization and through our products. The success of our products has been a testament, as I said, like, to how good the design is. And so I think now we just double down on it. So we take our time, we make sure we do it right, we don't cut corners. And I think that's really kind of permeated through the way that we run our business and the way that we launch our products.
Nice. And even starting to think about integrating the marketing into it as well, like even from like the earliest phases, it's like, well, we want this outcome as far as the product, we want this result to be the product, but like now that we have this digital way of working, it's like we can integrate that into the marketing and get sense of how that's testing and working with people as well, right?
Yeah, I think one of the things that we're continuing to work on is putting a marketing lens on things in the design phase. So I know that
validation and yeah,
like in the past, we created a toothbrush, a cat toothbrush and a dog toothbrush, and we put the logos where we thought that they made sense. But then once we started doing the marketing, we realized that the logo should actually be in different places, just so an e-commerce customer can see those logos better. So exactly. That actually may not make as much sense in the design, but it makes more sense in the marketing of it.
Right. Exactly.
And the beauty of working with you is that, you can create concepts like marketing concepts and beautiful renders and things that, we could use in marketing. And so we can actually test that before the product is actually even completed. So that's a big deal, and kind of a tip for anyone who's trying to like design and market products.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, thanks so much, Mike, for taking the time to, check these questions out, answer those with me. And we'll talk to you soon. Appreciate it, man.
You got it, man. Thank you.
Okay. All right. Bye.
Cheers.